Hey everybody, before we reveal this awesome improvised line that Andrew Garfield said in Spider-Man No Way Home, we have a Spider-Man trivia question for you. This one's a little bit of a unique one, and if you get it right, we'll be sure to give you a like. This one has to do with our beloved Andrew Garfield, and it is, who is his favorite villain in the Spider-Man villain repertoire? Let us know if you know that answer below, and if you get it right, we'll be sure to give you a like. Now let's get started. Spider-Man is one of Marvel Studios and Sony's most successful films of all time. It crossed $1 billion worldwide, is already in the top 10 highest grossing movies of all time, and that's with us being in the midst of some tumultuous pandemic and post-pandemic problems. I still think deep down that it might have crossed the ultimate threshold of Avengers Endgame, but alas, we might not ever get to see that. That being said, one of the major draws of this movie was whether Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire was going to be in this film, and indeed they were, and it was beautiful, wonderful, and altogether captivating. Garfield in particular was a fan favorite amongst everyone who saw him reprise his role as the Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man trilogy was never coming to fruition because back in the day, Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal concocted this plan to bring Tom Holland to MCU, and who knew that it would be so successful that they would eventually tie all the universes together. Well, something to our surprise is actually Andrew Garfield, being quite the artist himself, made an improvisation in his lines in Spider-Man No Way Home. The fact that Andrew Garfield even agreed to this film is pretty incredible altogether, because it was such a grandiose idea and he wasn't quite sure that fans would take it in the way that seemed positive and it wouldn't seem so fan servicey. He actually really loved the idea of being the brother to Tom Holland, showing him the path that he took is not the path to go down, especially when they lose people, and him along with Tobey Maguire were able to guide Tom Holland along the way. That being said, Andrew Garfield so enjoyed this film that actually his improvised line came from his genuine desire to express this to his fellow actors Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire. From the moment he walked through the portal that marked his entrance in the movie until his final hugging moments with Maguire and Tom Holland, Garfield was the center of major scenes. He was able to save Zendaya's MJ from falling to her death, which gives him the closure with him losing Gwen Stacy, Emma Stone, and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. After the conflict between Spider-Man and the villains was over, Garfield's character jumped into Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland's arms for a warm embrace, followed by him saying, "I love you guys." Even though the script was thoroughly thought through and many moments were designed to make the audience cheer, clap, and applaud, Garfield revealed that this heartfelt line at the end of the movie was actually improvised. It was just him loving them and saying that verbally for all to hear, and they kept it in the film. Andrew Garfield loves Spider-Man. His inspiration and things he drew from Tobey Maguire, and then seeing Tom Holland carry this younger Peter Parker has been an absolute thrill. Andrew's very interested in potentially taking the role once again if he's ever given the opportunity, and it makes sense. And it's just fun to see him generally just love Spider-Man and the people who play him. And the camaraderie and the brotherhood that is the Spider-Man is something really special that we got to see on the big screen. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate your support here at FilMonger as we try to fulfill your movie hunger on the regular. We do have an answer to that Spider-Man trivia question. Who is the villain that Andrew Garfield likes the most out of the Spider-Man villain repertoire? That is indeed Electro. So it's cool to not only get Electro in Amazing Spider-Man 2, although kind of an interesting one, we also got Electro in Spider-Man No Way Home. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support us here at FilMonger, you can like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And until next time, guys, we will see you later.